Aries, this is going to be your bi-weekly love check-in. This is for my Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, and for the cross watchers. If you guys enjoy this video, please give me a like, throw me a comment, share. If you're new to my channel, I do things differently on this channel, okay? I combine tarot with universal law of assumption, consciousness, manifesting, to look into your situation with a specific person, the dynamic, the person on your mind, and help you refocus, shift it, tweak it should you wish to. So if that is your bag, then you can stick with me, and we're going to do a check-in. The person on your mind, how do they feel about you? How do you feel about them and a projected potential? And I say that because universal law of assumption, everything exists in the now moment. All potentials exist. Creation is finished. Your desires are meant for you. Everyone is you pushed out. If you would like to manifest this differently, circumstances do not matter. There are infinite reflections of you available. And so if you want to manifest this differently, it just requires a shift in your state, Aries, the version of you that you're being, and a reselection through your dominant thoughts and assumptions projected outwards, okay? In the now moment, literally. So you can shift moment by moment. I have an entire course on conscious manifesting called Shifted, and how that applies also to a specific person, and the link is in the description box of the video if you're interested. Okay, Aries, Chariot cards in the reverse. So something to do with a stop. Stresses to do with maybe a pause or a stop, and it could be someone that you are at a distance from with that Chariot card, so that could be the stress. And then Queen of Swords, there's a wanting to get clear or have a conversation here. Hanged Man, because it's like 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Again, a card about a pause. And then we've got Knight of Cups. So this person still seems to want to come in with a message of love. Knights are messengers, so a romantic gesture or an offer. But I'll get more on why we have that Chariot card. There's a Page of Wands in the reverse. That Hanged Man has just come out. And then we've got 10 of Pentacles, like 1 foot in, 1 foot out when it comes to the future vision, like 10 of Pentacles, house and home. Now, flirtation for sure there's been, but maybe it's a little stop-start. And so there could be travel going on at the moment in this momentary check-in, or you could live at a distance from this person. So there could be some issues to do with hanging in there. Can we, achieve house and home, future vision? Maybe a move or a relocation is necessary, or it could be a little bit 1 foot towards this being a flirtation and 1 foot towards this being more serious, okay? So let's have a look. The Moon, it's not very clear, okay? And then we have the 8 of Pentacles, and then we have an 8 of Wands. It could go a bit stop-start with the communication, Aries. I mean, the Moon card is just not clear. An effort needs to be put in, because from the 8 we get to the 10, right? So communication and clarity is important here on like what's the intention, how are we moving forward. Things seem to go a bit stop-start. It's like if you've checked in now and this is your reading, it seems like maybe you're in a pause period, but it goes in and out of pause. And at the moment you might be in a non-communication, guys, which we can shift anyway. But like, yeah, there's something about being able to work through the confusion and get honest and clear. I mean, I saw that Queen of Swords, that's the truth speaker. Some of you are dealing with air sign energy, or that's significant. We've also got Pisces here. There also could be just work and career matters really playing into this situation, and fears in actually being able to come unstuck in that department to move ahead, to reach the 10 of Pentacles. Because between 8 and 10, a 9 is someone that's very self-sufficient financially, like confident financially. So work could be a complication or taking up a lot of space, and there's stress here. 9 of Swords, see, literally around work. 3 of Pentacles, career, and that could be the pause. Also stresses because it's unclear about like cooperating for a future vision, okay? Let me see, what else have we got? Yeah, but then there's emotion, Queen of Cups, but then it's like it stops. Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles in the upright is like working towards the goal with one another. Now, it might just be, anyway, a temporary stop, like I said, because there's all this stress when it comes to finances and money and career. But, the communication could go in and out. And so then there's also questions of whether or not you're both working towards this goal for the 10 of Pentacles with each other. Are you on the same page? Now, Aries, I'm not even saying that to spook you. It's like you decide if they're on the same page as you. Even if it's appeared a moment ago like I don't know what they want, or I don't know if we can do this, or I don't know if they're going to want to go all in. You can make a decision that they're all in, okay? They're just you pushed out. So their thoughts and feelings and their behaviors, etc., are going to change when you change your focus and who you're being. We've got 5 of Wands. It's in the reverse with the King of Cups right after. The love is mutual, but there seems to be other things and other components that are pulling like attention away, like attention being stress. And I would say to do with probably money, pressure. So that could cause tension a little bit, or a feeling of tension between the two of you, because it doesn't feel very clear. Look, Ace of Pentacles, it doesn't feel very clear in the reverse. So there could be issues to do with financial matters that then affect the ability to really commit to the situation. Tell me why we have a Page of Wands in the reverse. 4 of Cups is in the reverse. Also this, like, you know, Page of Wands in the reverse can be flirtatious and fun. But someone might be disappointed by that, like interpreting that very much like you're not taking this connection very seriously. It's not clear, you know, and it's not clear. Ace of Swords. So they want to come out of that. There's a little bit of this disappointed energy around hanging in there, lack of clarity. And so there's a conversation coming through, a clarity around confusion, 7 of Cups. Now there also might be a fear that there's other cups around. Okay, not necessarily founded, but if this has not reached a full commitment, there might need to be a conversation of like, okay, is this going to be a 10 of Pentacles? Because I have Hierophant card as well. And that is about traditional values, long-term commitments. You also might have tensions that, in terms of your cultural background, traditions, etc., religion, spirituality, because I've also got the Fool. So that you might actually be from different countries, you might live at a distance, so that could be a factor, or it could feel like there's a level of risk in going for it because of the financial viability. Someone's worried that they're at the right place, and that causes confusion. I mean, this is all circumstantial, guys. The King and Queen of Cups is beautiful energy, so there's mutual love and emotion here. But there's tension and confusion. So let's look at you then, Aries, and like, I mean, look, you're talking to this look, if you're not talking to this person, 8 of Wands in the reverse, or it goes stop start, they are going to communicate with you again. So there's another conversation coming through. If you want to redirect like the way a conversation goes, or you want to speed things up, everything exists in the now. So if you want, you know, problem solved, go to your end in the now moment. So if you think distance is a factor, or money is a factor, or this person is not ready to commit, or there's all this lack of clarity, you say, no, it's clear. We're committed. They want me. They want to marry me if that's what you want. Or don't make the work the issue. Just say, no, they're ready. Or they're killing it at their work, or don't even focus on the work being an issue. Just be like, they can't get enough of me, they're in love with me, they tell me all damned. If you feel like they're unclear about feelings, even though honestly the feelings are real here, if you feel like you question it, confusion, or if you worry that there's other cups, guys, if you put your focus on worrying about whether there's other cups and you don't get the commitment, you will manifest it. So just be like, no, I'm the only one. They choose me. Of course they do. I'm always the chosen one. Anyone I want wants me more. It's your reality, guys. So that's where your focus needs to be. But there's something here about like it feeling like should we take a leap of faith for this? Aquarius energy there with the Fool card. So what do you feel? Temperance card is in the reverse. So there's a sense of some impatience here. Because the Knight of Pentacles is like, you could have known this person a while, but it seems to have stopped in this check-in, in this moment. The effort being put into that 10 of Pentacles. That might be the future vision, but the focus at the moment seems to be elsewhere. Like there's a hanging in there, 1 foot in, 1 foot out. So how do you feel, Aries? 8 of Cups. Are you fed up, Aries? 8 of Cups and the Temperance card in the reverse. It's like impatience or timing. It's a timing factor. Guys, if you think that timing is a factor, if someone feels unready or has said that they're unready, it's a moment. And you've manifested it anyway. So you would need to be like, no, they're ready. They Knight of Swords, 8 of Cups, Ace of Wands. Oh, Aries. So it's on pause. Some of you had some kind of a disagreement with this person or a row. It can go in and out with the communication. The Knight of Swords is just erratic communication. And Ace of Wands, it seems at the moment like the passion has been withdrawn or dwindled, or maybe it's on pause because someone's at a distance or something like that. So 3 of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles. Work and career could be a factor, like I said. And there might be an awareness of that being the thing. Also, the issue is cooperation, getting on the same page. I'm going to get more on that 8 of Cups because it's this back and forth. 2 of Pentacles, work-life balance, prioritizing the connection. So that might have led to an inability to focus on the passion with one another. Maybe you're a bit frustrated about that. So maybe there has been frustration and impatience with each other. Let's see what this 8 of Cups is. Hierophant card in the reverse. So we've got Hierophant card here, Hierophant card in the reverse. Someone might be very religious and traditional. Someone might not be. Someone might have said they want commitment. The other might have said they're not ready. I mean, Aries, in the end of the day, still your manifestation. So what is it that you want? What is it that you want? Maybe you want the passion back. 9 of Cups in the reverse. You want the passion and pleasure, and the passion and pleasure seems to have been turned off. Or maybe there's also this awareness with the 8 of Cups that this communication style, this erratic kind of reactivity from all of this back and forth is what needs to be left behind, okay? I mean, let's see, what do you want? I don't know. 7 of Pentacles is in the reverse with that 8 of Cups. Some of you might be a bit fed up. The Sun. And then the Judgment card, 2 of Wands. Too much indecision and back and forth, I would say. So you might think that what you would want is either walk away or get very clear on this. A person that wants to be on the same page, cooperate. Maybe you're missing the pleasure and the fun with this person, but there's something that's affecting, like it keeps going to stop, start, and erratic. So Aries, everything's within your control. Judgment card would be a revival. So maybe you want to revive the passion and the fun. Or maybe the issue here is you want the passion and the fun, but you want to be on the same page when it comes to your values and what you want. Now, it's not manipulation, guys. It's literally whatever traits you focus on, whatever you think and assume, you've shifted into the version of reality, the timeline where that person mirrors what you're putting out there and what traits you're focusing on. And yes, thought transmission is real. You would be like, you're all about me, you love me, you want me. We're on the same page. If you feel like you're not a priority or you're not the chosen one, no, they choose me and I'm all that they think about. I'm their number one priority. You will see them reflect that back. But the Judgment card is here. It's also like, a decision needing to be made on the way forward. So it's been very unclear. So you decide, Aries, what you want. 6 of Wands, you want maybe more attention. You do kind of partly want the success, but you don't like it the way that it's been. So let's not keep manifesting the same version of the connection, which is completely due to focus. So the tarot reading, guys, is not a fortune telling tool on my channel. It is like expired awareness. It's where your focus has been and how someone and you have been interacting. And it will totally shift in the moment if you can persist in shifting your focus. Don't even fuck around with anything you don't like, okay? This is how it is. This is how it is. So your everything, your consciousness, you can select any version of a connection through what you're dominantly thinking and assuming about yourself and what you dominantly think and assume about them, okay? So you want to win and you want them maybe to choose you or be decisive on the direction. You want to cooperate. You want the passion and the fun. Some of you doubt that this person is only passion and fun to date and you can't be on the same page. So then if you want them to be on the same page, you can. If you just want the passion and fun and that's like been pulled away because you've argued with this person, you can get the passion and fun back. You can be like, they cannot keep their hands off me. They need me 24/7. They're obsessed with me, whatever you want. If travel or a distance is a factor, then you just be like, they need to be near me. They will book a fucking ticket and be near you in a second, guys. Seriously, every possibility exists. You think that this person makes you happy, but it's sort of dwindled at the moment. You still want revival. So I feel like this just goes round and round. So, and it's a bit confusing. So get clear on what you want, Aries, is what I would say. So what's going on with this person? Okay, self-indulgence. Something here around this like 9 of Cups. So this indecision and confusion and clashing. I mean, this is like, it could be that you both mutually feel like there's a lack of cooperation on each other's part. Okay, so if you want them to be more giving and more cooperative, then you just need to say that that is exactly how they are. Self-indulgence, camera, making memories. What else? Sunglasses, watching, perception, looking, stalking. So even when you stop talking or there's this disappointment, like, you know, or clashing, they're still always watching and looking at you. And camera, maybe they look at your pictures. You have a past with this person because Knight of Pentacles, I said this could be a person you've known a long time. So it's like, there's a pattern here, okay? Because we do have higher commitment. They seem, look, Hierophant card, that's about commitments. And then love, King and Queen of Cups. Did I not say that? And then what else? Grounding, stability and security, performance, growth and endurance. Someone or both have it's like there's love, and then it seems to be this impatience because of feeling like, you know, needing to focus on work and grounding. The long-term goal is this commitment, this intention for it. So, I mean, this is on their side. So self-indulgence, this also says self-worth and value. The Four of Cups is like a bit of a rejection thing going on between the two of you, okay, with this confusion and this question of if you're on the same page. So you can tweak that. Like I said, don't focus on the parts that you don't want. I don't even care if you had an argument like 5 minutes ago and now you're in silence, or 3 months ago and it seems stagnant in one version of reality. It's like it's only your focus on it that keeps it alive. So regardless, guys, I mean, the long term, they have higher commitment in their energy for you. They have love. They have grounding. They are watching you all the time, even when you fight or you don't talk or there's a pause or the focus is like appearing to be elsewhere, like on career, etc. And they want to make memories with you, so they're not going anywhere, Aries, but it's like, why don't you tweak it to have it how you want to? Anyway, I hope that resonated for some of you, and I intend that it guided some of you. Like I said, you can check out my course Shifted, where I take you through all of what I've already talked about, like, you know, the actual conscious manifesting and putting it into practice. But otherwise, I'm sending you guys so much love, and I will check in with you in 2 weeks' time.